Hey Joburg, how you guys doing? Welcome to Tuesday. Quite a full day for me today, heading off to Radio Today now to do a quick little interview with them, just around photography and journalism and vlogging and where I kind of see things going forward. After that, I'm heading off to meet the amazing Jodi Bieber. She's most probably one of South Africa's most influential female photographers. Going to be chatting to her for our Women's Month feature. And then after that, off to the launch of the finalists for the FNB Art Fair. So that should be quite interesting. I'll bring you that as a separate little video piece on the City Buzz page a little bit later on today. Other than that, we'll just have to wait and see what the day brings.
Crystal Alderson. Crystal, good morning.
Good morning, XG.
So because I'm me, I am furiously late for this interview on Radio Today, rushing through Garden World. That's where I am at the moment. Radio Today studios are somewhere at the back here. I've just got to find them, but I think here I've got about 7 minutes to kind of find it and get my way into the studio. It's this building over here. It could be. There we go, 1485. Here we found it.
51 handbags. The price tags are 650 rand.
No. It went and bought bags, I think.
Hello now.
Say hello, Shane. I'm feeling rather surrounded here by males at the moment, and I've got a very strange dude with sunglasses on checking me out. Just feel I hide behind the microphone. We're talking today to a photojournalist, Shane Robinson, who's looking rather... I can't see you behind your camera, man. Okay, we're talking here. This is radio, not television, okay? How are you doing, Shane?
I'm doing well, and you? Thanks a lot
absolutely.
for having me in. What I'm doing at the moment, I've just joined Caxton's City Buzz, and I'm trying to bring video to Facebook and to the website, and I thought a cool way to do that was actually be to run a daily vlog. So I am taking on this momentous task of filming my entire day and then cutting that together into a video to put out at the end of every day. Giving people an insight into what happens behind the scenes, so everyone always gets to see the finished product of journalism. They never get to see how it happens. The frustrations, the craziness, and everything that goes into actually making these stories possible. So what I'm trying to do is kind of lift the skirt on journalism and say, this is actually what we do.
We're talking about dude who had no training but still won a world press. So, and I mean, winning a world press is actually a big deal.
It's a huge deal. But there's that famous saying, okay, so a lot of photographers, young photographers come to me and say, you know, you should be so happy and so proud, you know, you won world press. And at the time, yes, I was the bee's knees. I was going to crack it. I was going to work for AP, New York Times. I had it made. And you know what? My career took a dive. I actually was doing worse than before I won the award. And then I watched Cool Runnings again. And there's that beautiful saying in Cool Runnings where they say, if you're not enough without it, you'll never be enough with it. And that's something young journalists need to understand. It's not about the awards. It's about the work.
Shane Robinson, go and follow him on YouTube.
Okay, so interview at Radio Today done and dusted. Rushing off up into Rosebank now to go do that interview with Jodi Bieber.
A reality. To you, gaining a foothold in the business market. To you, aiming for larger business projects. To you, we say, take on limitless horizons with confidence.
Heading to the Photo ZA gallery inside here, which is where we're going to be chatting to Jodi. If you haven't been here, it's a great little space. Only opened recently, but a really nice space if you want to come and see some fantastic photography. There's always some really nice stuff happening here. At the moment, there is the Mandela exhibition happening here. So there we go, some of my pictures hanging up at the Photo ZA gallery. But if you've got a gap, you've really got to pop down here and come and see this exhibition. It most probably is one of the biggest collections of images that are of Mandela in Joburg or in South Africa. We've got some phenomenal photographers that are represented here, including Jodi Bieber, who we're going to be chatting to a little bit later. So if you get a gap, Photo ZA in Rosebank, make sure you get down here and come check out the Mandela exhibition. Hey Jodi, how are you doing?
Cool, and you?
Awesome. So you got into photography during the turbulent 90s and the time leading up to the first election. Tell us a little bit about that time and how it was as a woman working in this really violent industry.
It was really an incredible experience because I started September 93 under Ken Bristolbrook, And basically, I think on the third day that I was at the Star, I witnessed my first death. And I think, like me coming from a middle class background, it's sort of like led to this, like seeing what was happening around us in South Africa.
Isn't Jodi fantastic? She really has done some phenomenal work, both on the photography side and just for women's rights over the years. At the Westcliff Hotel for the FNB Art function that I'm attending, my poor little car parked in there amongst all the nice cars. Maybe I need to look at getting a new car one day. The event invite did say smart casual. I think this is about as smart casual as I get. I put on a clean shirt at least.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hearty welcome to our 10th edition of the FNB Joburg Art Fair. The phenomenal featured artist for 2017, Robin Rode.
We are here with Robin Rode, who is the 2017 featured artist at the FNB Art Fair. He's also the first person to be featured twice. He featured 10 years ago. He was the first person to be featured. Let's have a chat with him. What would your message be to young artists who are out there maybe being told that they can't survive as an artist? What would you say to them?
You know, I can definitely relate to those kind of questions. How do we survive as an artist? Is it possible to survive as an artist? Is it possible to sustain one's art practice over time? All of these questions, it pervades all artists today, even myself. I question myself daily. A young artist, my message is that to find your own authentic language as an artist. Don't copy, invent. And when you invent, you need to really engage, you really have to fight. So that's my message, to push the barriers of what art is and to challenge the audience and to have this belief that at some point in life, the effort and the commitment that you show will pay itself.
We go, that's the end of that one. Now home to get this vlog edited up and out, plus get this video and the rest of the stuff from today out. How pretty is this place? Yes, and I was the only person here in a t-shirt, but hey, that's the way I roll.
I got one. A piece that you taught me.
Wow, finally back home. That was a long day. Princess Aurelia is going to help me with the cooking. What are we having tonight? We're having potatoes.
Mushroom potatoes.
Awesome. Right, Joburg, I think that's it from me. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Cheers.